Good evening and welcome to Stello Stadium in Nashua, New Hampshire for tonight's Weather Vane Seafoods Game of the Week. I'm Pete Terrier, along with our videographer, John Kesty, and we got a good one. It is the 4th of October. The Red Sox have a victory in Game 1 of the ALDS against the Rays, 12-2 by the way, and it's Nashua South hosting Exeter tonight. A couple of top 5 teams in the Union Leader WGIR, WMUR Power Poll, and of course, my former high school, Nashua, class of 1988. Very much looking forward to this one. We'll have all the highlights. Trevor Knight going up against that great Exeter defense, coming off a loss last week right here to Bishop Girton High School. The Panthers are perfect 4-0 in the season. We're midway through the New Hampshire high school football season. We got Exeter, we got Nashua South, and it's coming up on NHSportsPage.com. Running back the next to Knight. That running back in motion, Knight straight back to pass. Looking to throw over the middle. It is tipped and intercepted. Intercepted at the 17-yard line. And Ryan Kelly rolls forward to the 11. Snap down, kick up, and that one is through the uprights. Call it 34-yard field goal as they spotted it down inside in their quarterback, the senior. Zach Pafford started the game. Pafford, a junior. Jones looking to throw right sideline. Got a man open, complete. Nice catch there, I believe by Pafford. Or no, that's Joe Smith. So Knight loses 1. Knight looking to throw. Completed. Colin Morrow back to punt for the Panthers. Gets it at the 8. Bad punt. And that one might have been partially blocked, or at least his foot might have been partially blocked. And Exeter's going to have it at the 26. Hit from 34. This would be from 36. Jones awaiting the hold. The snap is down. Oppichi's kick is low. Does it have enough? Yes, it does. Just got over the crossbar. Ability to kick touchbacks. And that one's going to be fielded at about the 8-yard line. Josh Perry breaks free. He's at the 40. Middle of the field, beats Oppichi, taken down inside Exeter territory. Stello Stadium, our Weather Vane Seafoods Game of the Week. Nashua South and Exeter. 5 minutes to go in the first half. Exeter lost on this field to Bishop Girton. Also plays here, their home game. So does the Nashua North Titans and the Nashua South Panthers. Goals for Matt Oppichi. They lead 6-0 on South. Pafford back to pass, throwing it right, looking for Medley. The big 6'6" tight end catches it. First down, out of bounds to the right. You got a receiver Kloss to the left. One running back with Knight, it's DeCarteret. DeCarteret gets the carry, gets the first down. Across the 45, across the 50. Andrew DeCarteret like a bowling ball into Exeter. Knight in the shotgun. Knight back to pass, looking to throw down the field. The pass is complete inside the 20, inside the 15. Is it Langa? It is Malik Langa. Langa was halftime of our Weather Vane Seafoods Game of the Week. It's 6-0 Exeter. The Exeter defense pitching a shutout against that high-flying Nashua South offense. And Exeter's offense has really been controlled for the most part by the Nashua South defense. They've just got a couple of Matt Oppichi field goals, one a 34-yarder that made it 3-0, and then a 36-yarder. Meanwhile, Nashua South's kicker, junior Ryan Guidaboni, he missed a 32-yarder of his own that would have cut the lead in half, but at the half, 6-0 Exeter. Jay and Zenga, 13 carries, 43 yards on the ground. Exeter actually throwing the ball and had a couple of different quarterbacks doing it. Zach Pafford, who had been the starter for the first 4 games of the season, he gave way to Joey Jones for 1 series. I don't know if that was just a one-shot deal or whatever, but both of them throwing the ball a little bit more than Exeter usually does, trying to keep that South defense honest. For Nashua South, Trevor Knight has struggled 5 of 15, throwing a lot of passes, not really connecting, only about 40 yards or so through the air, and he's been largely controlled on the ground as well, although he hasn't run a whole lot. I've got him for 25 yards rushing in that first half. at the half. 6-0 Exeter on top of 7 for the Panthers. Perry in motion. Fake handoff to him. Knight keeps running around the edge. Across the 30. Across the 40 into the clear. Trevor Knight's going to take it all the way. It's going to be a 73-yard touchdown run by Trevor Knight. And Nashua South has tied it up at 7. Knight fakes the handoff, throws it again to the right. It's Perry. He's across the 40, the 30, inside the 20, down near the 15-yard line. Knocked out. Knight pump fakes, throws it right. Wide open, Kloss at the 4, touchdown. Jesse Kloss was wide open. Knight looking right to Smythe. Caught it at the 27. He's got a lane. Sideline score. Robbie Smythe, they say no, he didn't get in. Goal from the half-yard line. Knight, the keeper, up the middle, touchdown. Trevor Knight, touchdown run, his second of the game. And the handoff, no one, and sacked. Sacked by DeCarteret. Andrew DeCarteret sacked Joey Jones all the way back to the 35. And not in the favor of Exeter. South can run off a couple of first downs. Knight's going to keep up the middle. He's got a first down. And he's up near the 35-yard line. Trevor Knight was gone. 1st and 10, 35. Give to Smythe, running right. Smythe hitting the backfield, taken down. Nice play in Zenga with one running back to his left. It's DeCarteret. Knight dropping back to pass. Looking down the field, middle of the field. Caught, first down, Kloss. Across the 45, still on his feet. Up to the 48-yard line. Jesse Kloss. Knight. Smythe in motion, fakes the handoff. Knight keeps it up the middle. Across the 40. Midfield. He's got the first down the sideline. Still on his feet. Going to the end zone. Tackled at the 1. He got tackled at the 1. Touchdown, saving tackle. Mark Caccini. Morrow in motion. Handoff to Morrow. Did he get in? Yes, touchdown. Colin Morrow. The sophomore. Allen looking to throw over the middle. Tipped. Picked off Langa at the 45. Langa still on his feet. 28-6. Nashua South. An impressive performance tonight, knocking off Exeter, staying unbeaten on the season. Here with Scott Knight, the head coach of the Panthers. Coach, we were talking that at halftime, it didn't look like the same Nashua South team we've seen, and you guys going to 4-0. You were trailing 6-0 on a couple of field goals by Exeter. Thought your defense did a good job holding it to just a 6-0 game. You outscored them 28-0 in the second half. What was the big change?
I mean, not a lot of change, just better execution. We saw a couple things, but pretty much, we were just way out of sync in the first half, and we squared a couple things away and just kept plugging. That's what I was happy with our guys. They didn't panic, And we stayed with what we were going to do, and they didn't panic, and we were able to finish like we wanted to. I'm most happy with the way our defense played. They just kept plugging the whole game. They never changed the way they played the entire game. We gave them a couple field goals. We had got a pick down close, deep in our end, and resulted in a field goal. But it was a victory for our D that kept them out of the end zone. Then we had a block punt, which resulted in the other one. Same thing. Credit to the D. They kept it out of the end zone. So we can't keep doing this stuff. We had a couple penalties that kind of took us out of our groove on a couple drives, but once again we kept plugging along all night, and eventually we got going. And I thought the thing that really got you going was your son Trevor, the quarterback. 77-yard burst for a score in the third quarter. Yeah, put you guys on top. That really seemed to ignite you, and that really kind of tipped the momentum in your favor. Yeah, we got the stretch game going a little bit late in the first half. We had that nice drive ending in the first half, and so we saw some things that so we went back in the second half and got going, and then that was just a counter off that, and they made a pretty good move over here and went for the money, and then our kids started playing inspired, and took that to get us to get going, but we'll take what we can get. When you think back, you look at that championship season, obviously, when you guys went to Pinkerton and won the championship. This is probably your biggest victory since that game, is it not? Yeah, we needed a signature win really for this year. And last year I thought it was a Central game. It was kind of You know, kind of a wake-up call for our program, and unfortunately, we didn't finish the way we liked. We had a ton of injuries last year. This year, we've been pretty fortunate. You know, we lost. Trevor missed a game with a dislocated thumb, and we kind of dodged that bullet. And the key for us, I mean, we don't have a ton of depth. The key for us is just keep developing every week and developing depth. You know, during the week, and which we are doing. And that's going to help us down the road. We just got to stay healthy. And we're a young team. We're going to get better every week. And this is a big step for us, for sure.
All right, Coach Scott Knight, victorious 28-6 over Exeter. Standing with some of the members of the victorious Nashua South Panthers. We got the quarterback, Trevor Knight, defensive beast, Calmi Anziani, and a two-way starter on the line, Braden Holloway. And I'll start with you, Braden, because everybody talks about that dominating Exeter line play. And I thought you guys had it better of them on both sides of the ball tonight. I mean, did you guys get tired of hearing about that and try and take it upon yourself to really take control of this game?
I think we did. As an offensive line coming into the season, we were kind of like the weak point, but now we've really stepped it up, and we watched a ton of film. We just stepped it up, and we play the way we're supposed to play, do our job.
And it helps when you got a guy with the skills like this kid here at quarterback. He can run it, he can throw it. I thought that 77-yard touchdown run early in the third quarter by you, Trevor, really kind of changed the momentum, because you had been shut out to that point. You'd missed a field goal, but what did you see on that run? And, you know, knowing that once you made that run, that you guys were in the game and maybe just taking control of the game there.
Yeah, I knew our defense was playing really well, and our offense, we just weren't executing in the first half, and we just needed that one play. We knew we were just one play away from exploding on offense the whole first half, and at halftime we talked about it.
And Calmi, you obviously are a kid coming back from an injury, had a knee injury last year, probably worked real hard in the offseason to get in shape, and now to come out and make some contributions, especially on defense, making some big hits. The knee must be feeling pretty good, huh?
It feels great. It feels like, yeah, I had to work on it more than usual, but like obviously in the end it paid off, and literally this game was way personal than it looked. Like last year, it started my first year playing varsity, and that was the worst game that I played last year, and I got destroyed last year, so this game meant a lot to me.
He's saying how much that game meant. I mean, you as a senior here, one of the captains on the team, you guys haven't really been able to beat that upper echelon competition over the last couple of years. Yeah. Coach told us that you really needed a signature win, and you got it. What's next? You're now 5-0 halfway through the season. You got to obviously keep setting new goals as they come along, don't you?
Yeah. I think our next goal is just to play next team the same way. Watch film, learn tendencies, and just play the way we played this game.
Let's ask you, Trevor, about the thumb. I mean, it looks pretty good. You had some trouble throwing the ball. I think you were 5 of 15 at the half, but you got better in the second half. But the thumb must be feeling pretty good?
Yeah, it feels pretty good. It's almost back to normal. It's probably like 95% now. So it's kind of like a non-factor now.
All right, guys, Nashua South victorious tonight against Exeter, 28-6 in our Weather Vane Seafood Game of the Week. You're a Nashua South fan, you want to buy a DVD copy, just go on the website, check purchase DVDs. You can get the full game DVD, all my play-by-play, and all kinds of exciting plays by these guys right here, the Nashua South Panthers. The Purple Pride reigning supreme here, Stello Stadium in Nashua. Proud Nashua High grad, class of 1988, 28-6 victory over Exeter tonight. Really a signature win for the Purple Panthers. They improved to 5-0. Trevor Knight, rough first half, but a huge second half. Over 200 yards rushing, big plays, including that exciting 77-yard touchdown run you saw in the highlights. Also had the touchdown pass to Jesse Klaus. The Nashua South defense holds high-scoring Exeter out of the end zone, just 2 field goals. And both of those were the product of just real good field position for Exeter. They got a pick on the Nashua South first series, set up on the 11. They scored a field goal after that, and then a block punt by Nashua South. They had to go a short field ball on the 26, and they got another Matt Oppici field goal, but that was it. Jay Nzenga, really the only Exeter player doing much on offense. He was held at about 85 yards on the ground after going over 100 a few times already this season. This Nashua South team is for real. They're young, and no, folks, they're not a one-man one-man team. It's not all about Trevor Knight. They proved it here at Stello Stadium tonight. Once again, your final score, 28-6, Nashua South over Exeter on our Weather Vane Seafoods Game of the Week.